Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to create a professional table of content in Microsoft Word step by step. Now, before creating your table of content, plan how your document will be organized. So for a start, I will break my content into the main sections. Then after, I'll do the subsections as well. So here, let's say I have my cover page. Great. So the next thing is to use page break so that I can actually move the other main sections into their corresponding pages. So I'll just put my cursor in front of declaration, go to insert, page break, dedication, page break, acknowledgement, page break, so the next stage is for me to number the pages. Obviously, cover page is not numbered. Declaration up to table of content are in number numerals, Roman numbers. And then the main document, that is starting from chapter 1, the page numbers will start from 1. So what I need to do is to just click in front of declaration, go to layout, and then click on break, continuous, go down to the end of trying to locate the declaration, the footer side, double click here, and then click on link to previous, and then go to page number, format page number, and then choose number numerals, Roman numbers, and then start from 1, and then now come in here and then go to bottom of page and select. So here it starts numbering from, so cover page is not numbered, declaration numbered. You can see I, next is I, acknowledgement, I, and then table of content IV. Now here I want this page to also start numbering from 1. So I need to come in here, page layout break, continuous, and then here I'll find I here. What I need to do is click link to previous, and then come to page, format page, change it from Roman numbers to 1, 2, 3, and then say starts at 1. So that's what you need to do first. So obviously you need to do your page numbering first. So here I have the first part having I, and then the other part having 1. So the next step is for me to have my headings and also subheadings as well. So under introduction, right, chapter 1, I can have background of the study, problem statement, specific objectives, research questions, and then significance of the study. And maybe it depends on the organization's format, organization of the study. Right. So now I can actually use a mathematical function to generate a random test. So let's say I use this equation to just generate a random test. So I come here, let me also copy the same thing for, so this is just a placeholder, objective. So let's say I maintain the same thing. Reset questions, I maintain the same thing. So all these are placeholders. Significance of the study, organization of the study. So note that these are just placeholders. Then I just have to come in here, go to page break, and then move chapter 2 onto the next page. And then under literature review, I can have introduction, let's say overview, and then I can have maybe key concepts. Maybe I can talk about current trends. Maybe that's enough. So let me come in here, the same thing, paste this information there. I'm actually making it more practical. So place some text there, because obviously you need to have some text there, some information. Good. Now, the next is for me to just use my page break. Move this. Under methodology, I have introduction. Maybe let's see research strategy. Maybe research design. Maybe data collection method. I say, let me end here. Let me try to put some information here, get some information there. The same equation that will use to generate this test. I just do copy and paste. Great. Then I use page break to move the next chapter onto the next page. So under that, I can have introduction. And then let's say I'm just trying to do something in machine learning, maybe accuracy plot, loss plot, and then let me try to look for some content there. And then page break. As well, I come in here, introduction. Let me paste this, summary of findings. Let me paste that content there. Conclusion. Let me paste this, and then recommendation. For academic writing, references are also on a separate page. So I come in here, the next thing that I need to do is my style. So here, when I go to my home tab, you have styles. So I can actually come in here, right click on it and go to modify, trying to set it up. So here, anytime that you click on heading 1, it gives you Time New Romance. You can change the formatting style, and then I give the size, I make it bold, and then I think basically that's it. I give it a font color black, black, and then click on OK. So now I need to apply. So you can actually set up heading 2, right click on it, modify, so that anytime that you select heading 2, the changes will be applied. Right. So now when I come to declaration, I just need to click on heading 1. Dedication, heading 1. Acknowledgement, heading 1. You can also go to view tab, and then click on the navigation pane. You see everything happening live here on the left side. Table of content, I won't touch it because I'll just definitely delete this. And then here I have chapter 1. Go to home, heading 1. I can move it to the center. This as well, heading 1. I can give it 1.1. Problem statement, heading 1. 1.2. Specific objective, 1.3. Research question, 1.4. Significance of the study, 1.5. Organization of the study, 1.6. So depending on the university structure, you can have more main headings here. And then you move on to chapter 2. The same way, heading 1, you can just move it to the center. And then here you come in here, you choose 2.1. Heading 1, 2.2. Two point three, I think that's it for chapter 2. So you have to break it down into main heading and subheadings. The same way as well, methodology, move it to the center. And then you come in here, heading 1, introduction, 3.1. Three point two, 3.3, 3.4. chapter 4, heading 1, move it to the center, heading 1, 4.1, four point two, four point three, and chapter 5, center, heading 1, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and then 5.4. And then references. So here you can also have some subheadings, right? So let's assume that under overview in chapter 2, you want to create something like types of encryption. I'm just adding something, which maybe first one will be asymmetric. And then symmetric. So this will be 2.3. Let's say you want to have 2.3 types of encryption. Right, so 2.3. So I come in here, let me give this heading 1. Right, obviously means that I need to come in here and then try and manually change it. So here, I think I left this behind. So let me just add 2.4. 2.5. I think that's it. So here, I want to have this as asymmetric encryption as 2.3.1. So there's no need. I can come in here, come to head and right click on it, modify, and then the same way I can choose Times New Romance, and I give it 12, size 12. I give the same font color black, and then bold. So I come here. So when I come in and I click on heading 2, so look on the left side, you can see that it indents itself. So it means it comes under types of encryption. So I can write 2.3.1. And then what I need to do is to just paste the contents there. Then I come here, heading 2, and I type in 2.3.2. The same way, I can come here and then drop some information there. Great. So you can also have heading 3 and then try to also play with it as well, depending on the structure that you want to have, right? So based on this, I can easily now generate my table of content by coming to the side, deleting this section, and then go to references, and then click on this one to just pull out the table of content for me, well structured. So let's assume that I want to make changes to this, right? You don't really touch whatever content that you have here, you don't touch it, right? So you see all the page numbers and their main headings and subheadings, right? So here, let's assume that I want to make it, realize that here I want to make it introduction. And then here I want to make it statement, problem statement. Normally in academic writing, it's supposed to be sentence case, so capital P and lower case, right? So here, let's assume I want to have this, right? So after making these changes, what I need to do is to come to my table of content, and then it still shows the previous structure background. What I need to do is right click on it, go to update field, and I choose entire table, update entire table, and I click on OK. So you can see that all changes applied. So you can just do changes to the side, and then what you need to do is to just come to the table of content, right click on it, update field, and then you just choose update entire table. Right. So the next stage is for you to now design your cover page. So you come in here, depending on the structure, you just write the institution's name, and then followed uh, uh, by the title of the project that you intend to do, and then you just add by maybe Kwame Assa-Agyei, and then you include your index number, and you can just say a dissertation submitted to the School of Technology, XYZ University, UK, in partial fulfillment of the requirement for a bachelor degree in information technology. So here, let's say you have XYZ University. So you can just move it to the center, increase the font size, and then you come to the next one. Maybe you can just choose a topic. So here you type in the topic here. Topic comes in here. And then you include by, and then you set your name. So let me just put my name there. And then followed by your index number. So student ID. And then you just need to add maybe a dissertation. Submitted. And then you continue. Then you come down. If you want to include your supervisor's name, you can just supervisor, and then include that. And then the month and year. So here we are in December 2025. So that's it for creating automatic table of content where you have the cover page not numbered. You have the declaration all having Roman numbers, and then the main content having normal numbers, whole numbers. That's 1, 2, 3, going. Thank you very much.